Right then, well, here we be, out in the woods. We're with Simon and Ginge, just having a quick little overnight here today, out in deepest, darkest Norfolk. Really looking forward to this. It's been a while since all of us have been managed to get together and have a little bit of a camp, so really looking forward to this. So I'm going to stick up the roof tent here. Simon's in his. We'll just have a look at his little layup a little bit later on. Ginge is on the floor with the dogs. So Simon had a bit of an issue coming up here with his Landy. It's a bit of a fuel management problem. What was the exact problem with it?
I think it was, I got my 2-stroke and my 4-stroke mixed up with my unleaded and my 4-star.
So you filled it up with unleaded.
Yeah, 280 quid to get the fuel doctor out.
Was it really?
Plus another tank. Well, I had to pay for the unleaded,
yeah.
Then the fuel doctor, and then another tank of diesel on top of that. So yeah.
So we're all set up, so I'm literally just in front of Simon's Landy there. I thought he was in his roof tent, but he's not. He's in his swag bag underneath his awning there. So yeah, it's absolutely beautiful piece of woodland this is. It's nice, you can see the first signs of spring, the first shoots coming out of the ground, the leaves are in bud, you can hear the birds singing. It's just really nice to be out instead of on a campsite that we've been on to, you know, recently. So we've got an old diesel heater to keep us warm tonight. I don't think I'm going to be needing it very much at all, but I've got a little bit of an upgrade, a bit of a hack that we're going to be using to put the flue into the Tentbox Cargo there. So this really, really kind gentleman, I sent the idea of this flue over to him, and he's really, really been so kind as to print it out for me on his 3D printer. So this flue is going to go into the zip on the front of the cargo. So I'll show you that in just a second. So I'm just going to ferry that on the top of the awning there, and I'll show you how this is put in. So it's just been built in a way that will slide up through that gap and then just lock into place behind that hinge. Could do with being a bit longer so it sticks over the top of the zip there. But we'll fire it up, close the tent, and let's see how it works. So that heat has been on for about 20 minutes now. Let's see how it is. Toasty, toasty warm. So that nozzle works absolutely perfect. It just needs to be about 20-30 millimeters longer, I think, just to come through that little gap at the bottom there. But that is absolutely brilliant. Really, really works well. You haven't got to have the flue going through the side of your tent there. You're utilizing the space down there, and it's keeping your feet warm as well.
Saw through that big log, they said. It will warm you up twice, they said. Wow, shiz there. Such a twat, am I?
You're gonna go.
The other way? Yeah. So you're standing there and watching them go. After you lads in the morning, I got you nitrate-free bacon. Nitrate-free bacon.
so what we got on the cards tonight then, Si?
Well, a little curry, a little lamb curry, madras. Yes.
Right, well, time for a beer anyway. We're pretty much all set up. Simon's on the food, which looks absolutely brilliant. All I've got to do is the prep for the poppadoms and the pickles, really, which is a really, really difficult job, really, considering they're all in jars and already done. But he's cut enough onions. I don't know how many onions was in there, but there's enough to feed a herd of cows. So he's doing us a fantastic lamb curry today, lamb madras. Really looking forward to this, over the open fire. It looks absolutely brilliant. It's just so nice just to be out here. It's absolutely brilliant. It really, really is just so nice to be under the spring sky and just enjoying the spring as it's starting to show its face now after that tedious wet winter that we had. Anyway, cheers, and we'll wait for the curry. Right, I better have another one, I guess. Do you need another one over there, Simon?
I certainly do. It's like a desert over here.
Just look at that curry doing its thing. Right, time for another. I'd better get these pickles and poppadoms done.
Is it? Yeah.
It's not too far off until that curry's done. That looks awesome. Just look at that over there.
Belly and pants.
What do you call it? Is?
Yeah,
my friends.
Oh, dude.
mate.
Poppadoms.
Look at this, look.
Because you've got everything we ain't.
I've succeeded.
Your rice has come out well then.
It's sticky. Sticky. Do you like sticky rice?
I love sticky rice.
Good.
Oh, that looks wonderful. Oh, that's perfect.
It's come out alright, isn't it?
Blimey.
Yes.
That looks awesome.
That'd be good for me for a minute, so I'll go back.
Sure.
if necessary.
Give you a bit of sauce, look.
All right, yeah.
There you go.
I've got a defib in the car, Ginge, don't worry.
Have you?
Yeah.
Okay then. Right, stick some more on. No, that'll be all right for a minute.
Time to get stuck in then, I guess. Thank you
Indeed.
very much for doing that.
Simon.
You're very welcome.
Right, Ginge. He keep feeding you, Ginge, doesn't he?
Yeah,
A bit
I know,
concerned
yeah.
that there wasn't. While I was looking at it, it was like big lumps of meat, big lumps of meat. It just looked like you had a load of sauce.
So I think you can agree that Simon has cooked up an absolute storm with this one. Well done, Si. This just looks
Thanks, Simon.
absolutely
Oh.
awesome.
Pleasure. Thank you.
And it's absolutely horrible, it really is.
Too much onion.
That's probably one of the best curries I've had, to be perfectly honest. That rice is awesome. That's one of the best curries I've ever had, honestly. It really is.
Oh, thanks, man. What you got on the back of your jacket here? Is that runes?
It's runes, yeah.
All I can taste is lime pickle. I had a lot of that with that curry. That was absolute top curry, so thank you very much, Simon. Right, so I'm just going to get my boots off, going to get inside the roof tent now. It's been a really nice evening, just sat there just chewing the cud with those boys. Really enjoyed it. So I'm going to get some sleep, and we shall see you in the morning. Ginger's cooking breakfast, so hopefully it's going to be a good one. Right, well, morning, I slept like a baby last night. I absolutely did. It's now probably, I think it's about 8 o'clock at the moment, and typically it's raining, as it has been since October, and we're now in March. But we're all up. There's a couple of sore heads about. I think Ginger's probably got the best head this morning because he didn't participate in any drinking last night at all, but me and Simon managed to smash a good few bottles of beer, and a bottle of port fell over as well. That was empty when we woke up this morning. So we're just going to have some breakfast. I'm going to get packed away quite early today. I've got stuff to do at home and things, and the weather's not fantastic as well, but we're just going to have some breakfast and get all of this stuff packed away. Toasty, toasty warm last night with that diesel heater running, and that flue worked absolutely perfect at the bottom there. My feet were right toasty there. Right, so Ginger's on breakfast duties this morning, so let's see what he's going to cook up.
I'll let you look at when I come up next. I'll
smell outside is incredible, isn't it? An egg done.
Well, it's been nice to come out and do this, isn't it, really?
That's been lovely. I could do with a week in here.
Yeah.
Seriously, I could,
Yeah, it's lovely,
I could
isn't
do that easily.
Marvellous.
Just chuck them in there for a minute. I'm going to use them.
Yeah, fine, go for it. We're getting looked after this morning. Look at that for an absolute beautiful breakfast burrito. Simon's made the brews. Lovely. All we need now is it to stop raining so we can pack away. So it is that time of the day to get everything all packed away. Everything's wet, unfortunately, as we've had a bit of rain, so the tent's going to get packed away wet. But I'm quite lucky, really, because where I work at the ambulance station, I can just shove the car in the garage there and just pop the tent and let that just dry out naturally. These things, they will go mouldy if they're put away wet, so the best thing is to try and get them dry as much as you can before you put them away, or stick them out if you've got the ability to do that, just to make sure they don't go mouldy. But it's been an absolute fantastic night here. Top food last night, really nice breakfast cooked there as well. Head's a little bit jaded this morning, but what do you expect after a bottle of port and a load of beer last night? But absolutely fantastic. It was really nice to get out and have a bit of a camp with the boys there. I haven't seen them for a while, so it's been really nice to have a little chat and just have a nice little woodland camp out here. So thank you for watching. My name is Martin, and if you're new to the channel, then please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'm into my hiking, my fishing, my bushcraft, my pack rafting, and just generally being outside. So thanks for watching once again, and hopefully we'll catch you next time on the next one.